Do you want to see what I bought? So I went plant shopping. So first of all, I'll show you what I got from the garden centre. So this is a eucalyptus. Oh my God. It smells so gorgeous. Well, I mean, it smells like Vicks if you like the smell of Vicks. It's so lovely. And I think that I can probably split this into two. It seems like it's two very separate plants here. Well, actually, there were three, but that one seems to have died. So yeah, and I'm really happy about getting this. And then these, I got these online. This is honeyberry, so it's blue honeysuckle, and it creates a berry that's a little bit, it's longer than a blueberry, but it's a bit like a blueberry. I'm hoping it tastes nice because there's 3 plants there. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, I don't know, how long do you think it'll be until I get a crop? Probably not in the coming year, isn't it? Maybe the year after, I don't know. And then I got from the garden centre as well, I got this little hyssop. This was on the bargain thing. It was only $1.50. And then I got these garlic chives because I did bring garlic chives from the allotment, but they didn't seem to survive. They're all kaput. So I got myself some more. And then I got this little pine tree because I wanted it to make pine needle tea. So I let that grow a little bit. I'll plant it somewhere, let it grow a bit before I start taking some needles. Really looking forward to that. There was a choice of 2 different types of tree. I wasn't sure which one to get, so I tasted both needles, and this one had a much milder flavour. The other one was quite astringent. And then this is what I'm really excited about. So this is it called a pineapple guava? Oh, hang on, I forgot. Yep, pineapple guava. Oh, hang on, let me come out. Pineapple guava. I don't know how to pronounce that. Acacia maybe? Anyway, so I got this because apparently the flowers are absolutely delicious. And I was really impressed at how tall it is. That's really tall. That's like, where does it come up to? Under my armpit. I'm really, really happy with this. So I don't know how well it'll do in soggy Wales. So I'm probably going to plant this into a bigger pot because this pot is really not sturdy enough to keep it up even. But I'm going to put it in a bigger pot. Just as well, I've got all of them, isn't it? And then I'll leave it in the greenhouse over winter, and we'll see how we go next spring and summer. But yeah, I'm really happy about this. Oh, there was another thing I got actually from the bargain bin in the garden centre. That guava, pineapple guava, I got that from online as well with the those berry bushes. I got these 6 of these cyclamen for 50p. Absolute bargain. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Let me show you some of the jobs that really need doing. So I cut back some of that comfrey with the intention of putting it in the compost heap, and then left it there. And look at it now. Oh, there's a dog here. It's my neighbour's dog. Polly, what are you doing here, girl? Hello, darling. What do you want? What are you doing here? I have to be careful with her because she's a killer, apparently. My neighbour tells me. I don't want her going inside and eating apple. Well, Apple is the parrot for those of you who don't know me. So anyway, back to the jobs that I have to do. So this has been here for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks now. I need to empty that. Absolutely ridiculous that I don't do it. And then there's all these. The IBC tank still needs to be moved. That's the box that the plants came in. That needs to be put on the compost heap. All of these bricks, we brought them from our other house because they're good for holding cardboard down and over winter on the beds. That has to be carted off into the vegetable garden area. And The grass needs cutting. There's just so much to do, and I've been in bed for a couple of days because I wasn't very well. Polly, darling, there's no food here for you. You need to go. Come on, Polly. Polly, come on, off you go. When she came the other day, there was a little bit of, we inherited a cat. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but we've inherited a cat. She lives here, so we feed her. She comes demanding food, and there was a little bit of food left in her bowl the other day, and Polly sniffed it out and ate it. So obviously she's coming back now for more. It was my own fault because when I saw her in the road, I said, "Oh, hello." So she came in. Oh, did she just cock her legs? So she's not... Polly, I thought you were a girl. Did you just cock your leg instead of squatting? Hey? Hello, darling. Yeah, that's my little plant haul. I was very happy about that, so I wanted to show it to you. And I'll catch you later tomorrow or something, because I need to go back inside. I've got someone coming to do sweep the chimney and stuff like that. So anyway, I'll catch you later. Okay, it's a few days later now. So I've been away for 4 days. I had to go to a funeral. You've probably, if you've watched a couple of these videos now, heard me speak to Yolan or mention John. Yolan and John are my friends from when I had an allotment when I lived in Kent. And John very sadly passed away last month, and his funeral was yesterday. So me and my husband, we went to that. Yolan, you did very, very well. You spoke so beautifully about him. So yeah, I'm back now, and I've just been walking around this morning. It's afternoon now, it's after lunchtime, or I spent all morning just walking around and looking at all the jobs that I still need to do, just walking on the land and thinking about. So basically I come outside because I need to do work, and I just end up walking around and thinking, where do I put the fruit trees, and what if I do this, and what if I do that, and how's this going to work? And no work actually gets done. So there's all these jobs that still need doing. So I planted up the pineapple guava into a big pot here. It was so compacted. The roots were just... It was a mass of roots and no compost. Some stones, no compost. So I really hope that it's not going to suffer too much from being so root bound. I did try to tease out the roots as much as I could when I planted it into this pot, but we'll keep an eye on her and hope for the best. If we head back out here, I still haven't cleaned the glass of the greenhouse. What was that, 3 weeks ago I started working on that. All of the stones, they need weeding. You know, there's so many weeds coming up in here, and if you don't keep on top of it, what happens is that happens. So when we first came to see this place, this was actually all stones, but the grass started encroaching and growing in, so now it's, well, it looks awful, doesn't it? So all of this needs to be edged properly, because this is all grass that's been encroaching into the stones. You can see it's a little bit better along that edge. But anyway, I think this video is going to turn into a look at all the jobs I need to do and haven't done type of thing. This pile of bricks has gotten even bigger. We brought even more over. Anyway, I'm taking you around the back here because I wanted to show you this. So when we were away, on our way back last night, we got back after midnight, and on our way back, when we got close, I could see, you know, to like our village, I could see that there were loads of sticks and debris basically that had fallen off the trees. So I thought, God, it's been really windy here. So you remember a video or two ago I showed you this laburnum. So it has actually, I said it was rotten and it needs to come down before it falls down. I didn't want it falling on the house. You can see it's split there. So that big branch has gone there. Luckily, it fell onto the hedge. Not luckily for the hedge, but you know what I mean. At least it wasn't over there on top of the guttering, bringing the guttering down. So I need to find a way to bring this one down safely before that falls down. But yeah, that needs sorting out. All of this, so there are actually stones, there's gravel underneath all of these weeds. You see? So this all needs weeding. I want to get that nice and clear over the next couple of weeks. This needs to be put under cover because it's just going to get ruined if it's left out all winter. It won't last as long, you know. I want these things to last me years, not a couple of years, because I leave it out all winter. The other thing I need to do as well, you can see that huge pile of branches and stuff. That was from when I took the quince shrub down, and I still haven't sorted it out. I'm going to take you around. Oh, actually, let's go back this way. I'm going to take you back around here so that we can go and have a look at the veg garden. This is so long, you don't fully get an idea of how long it is. Like, you know, so my shoe is buried right in there. So this needs cutting down. Anyway, let's go on through to the vegetable area. Now, if I'm honest, I don't really know if this is the best place for the veg patch. But it's flatter than the other field. So, if I get closer, can you see? There's water just standing in here. This is, you know, my finger's in water there. So, this is completely sodden. Just from me walking in and out today, I don't know. Can you see? Does it show up? I was trying to show you the water squelching out of on the sides of my boots, but I don't think it shows up on the camera. Anyway, let me take you around here. So I started, hang on, let me stop. So this is completely sodden, absolutely waterlogged. And you can see, I think there's even, oh, hang on a minute, what is that? That little eel or something seems to be having a whale of a time in the water. Clearly he thinks it's some kind of new pond. Let's move that leaf. Look at it. He's looking for cover. I'll leave him there. Anyway, so I don't know if you remember from one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I had started working on this because as a bed, this is just far too wide for a veg bed. So I was going to do paths along it and have beds going along like this. Obviously this one's really narrow because there's a fence here, this chicken wire, so I wouldn't be able to get to it from the other side. But those ones were going to be wide and going all the way along. But now that I've seen this, and when I came here this morning, I mean, the water's just up into here now, but when I came here this morning, the pool of water was up till there. I thought to myself, this is not going to work. I should really do some paths lengthways this way. And I did actually measure it. So the width of this area from this fence post over here until that fence post over there. Oh, hang on, am I pointing to the right one? Yeah, no, I am. It's 6 meters. So that means I should be able to fit in a 60 to 80 centimetre bed going all the way along, then a 70 centimetre path, then a 1 metre, so a 4 foot wide bed, 70 centimetre path, another 120 centimetre bed, 70 centimetre path, and then another 60 to 80 centimetres, depending, it depends on how wide the paths are, but there should be enough space to do that. Which means I don't know if that's going to make my job easier or harder. I think it's going to make it easier, but I have to get all this stuff down. And yeah, I mean, when I'm walking, squelch, 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 which is why I don't really know if this is the best place for the veg. I had someone come about the trees at the back, all of these trees, and he said to take them down, and to cut them, all the trunks, into sort of rounds that we can then split for firewood. That would cost £1,500. I'm still in two minds about it, if I'm honest. So you see there's that, which is, this one's actually beautiful. I do like it. The ones behind the shed, not so much. They're a little bit misshapen. And then if we come round here to the other side of the shed, these ones as well. It's that one that I really worry about, this tall one here, because I feel like if that did come down, potentially it would reach the house because of the height of it. But I could be wrong, but anyway, that does worry me. So I still have to have a good think about that. It would be nice to be able to walk out of our conservatory here and be able to walk down this path, widen it a bit, walk down it to get to the back to go out to the land, rather than having to walk through that open barn every single time. I also want to at some point open this up a bit more, so that if I want to bring the lawnmower or a wheelbarrow from that side, from over there where all the outbuildings are, to the veg garden, I can actually do that. This is really tight. But anyway, let's go around the front now. I also need to sort the water butt out. That still hasn't been connected. I need to connect it to the pipe. I want to put a water butt on all the downpipes around the house, but still on my list of things to do. Transplanting all of these is on my list of things to do, but I need to figure out where I'm going to put them all. So I've got a lilac bush there. It's lost its leaves now because of it's getting colder now. Some garden mint, Moroccan mint. This is marshmallow. None of them are doing very well because they've been in these pots and for well over a year now. I bought all of these from my other allotment. My old allotment, I should say. And yeah, they're just, I mean, you can see this meadowsweet, it's really not doing well. It's dry and crispy. That's that pot over there at the back is hops, my hops plant. These are strawberries, which, oh no, the fruits are all gone. There were fruits on there, but they've been eaten by something. Some more bits and pieces here. Rose bush, that's a mulberry tree there. Comfrey, a few other bits and pieces. That chair needs to be put away for the winter. Yeah, I just feel like there's loads and loads and loads and loads to do. I guess I'm kind of overwhelmed by it because of the fact that some of the jobs I haven't been able to do for so long because it hasn't stopped raining. Things to do with grass cutting. So this needs sorting out, as you can see. This is being pulled down by this climbing rose. I don't think it's in the best place, to be honest, anyway. At some point, I'm thinking I would like to extend the gravel into this area so that when we come in, we can actually bring the car in round here. And it means that if we've got visitors, there's space for us to all park our cars without cramming them in. I think I'll leave it there because, yeah, this seems to be turning into a very boring, look at all the jobs I need to do but haven't done. And it's probably not a lot of fun. So anyway, I will catch you again next time when hopefully I can take you around and say, oh, look what I've done. This job's done, this job's done, this thing's finished, that's finished. But I don't know. We'll see. See you next time.